China can fast-track the production and the deliveries of the aircraft that has just begun production remains a moot point. The earlier spoken timelines for such deliveries were 2029. It is the Pakistan's military rhetoric to appease the sentiment of the public that has felt demoralized after India struck the military and terror targets across the length and the depth of the country. Meanwhile, the timeline for the induction of the India's homegrown fifth generation advanced medium combat aircraft, that is AMCA, is around 2035. How an economically impoverished Pakistan surviving on the IMF does for this basic survival will pay for such an expensive aircraft is being questioned. Also, will China give it as a gift to keep India threatened from multiple fronts, or as some say it may be a 50% discount as the reward for showcasing the Chinese aircraft, that is the J-10CE and the JF-17 and the aerial missiles, that is PL-15, in a good light during the Operation Sindoor as they tout. Also, such a supply will also alter the air defense and dominance dynamics in the subcontinent, which has generated a heated debate about India's immediate options. Meanwhile, the India strategic community is discussing the need for an interim fifth generation fighter for the Indian Air Force, that is IAF. Also, the China, India's major adversary, already has around 300 J-20, that is fifth generation fighters, and number is growing up by around 60 a year. China has also unveiled two sixth generation fighter jets, that is Chengdu J-36 and Shenyang J-50 on December 26, 2024 in the Chengdu, representing their next evolutionary leap based on 2 decades of R&D. The only other mature fifth generation fighter flying in the reasonable number are the American Lockheed Martin F-35, F-22 Raptor, Chinese J-20 and the Russian Su-57 to some extent. The fifth generation was ushered in by the Lockheed Martin Boeing F-22 Raptor in the late 2005. These aircraft were designed from the start to operate in a network-centric combat environment and feature extremely low all except multiple spectral signatures employing advanced material and shaping techniques. They have malfunctions and multifunctions AESA radar with the high bandwidth and the low probability of own intercept. IRST and other sensors are fused in for the situational awareness and to constantly track all targets of interest around the aircraft's 360-degree bubble. Avionics suits rely on the extensive use of the very high-speed integrated circuit, that is VHSIC technology, and high-speed data